Hi, in this video I'm going to explain how to use Elastic Email with our program. It's actually very easy. Elastic Email is a very powerful email sender system that can handle not only SMTP emails but also can handle templates that they create, beautiful templates that you can create inside Elastic Email, and then you can send them, all of them, directly from our program. So first you need to set up the coordinates for Elastic Email. So for example, when you go to agent privileges in the setup system, you see this tab, email tab, where you can have one for every agent of yours. So potentially you can have different senders, and let's say that we're gonna put here just an email, which is in this case is false, but doesn't matter. And also you're gonna enter here the API key that you receive from Elastic Email. As you see, this will be green when it contains something. So I just enter a little bit of garbage here. Then once it's set up, you can go to the menu again, click the email system, and you have other options here, but this is the one that interests us. Go to Elastic Email System, and here you're gonna need to set up at least three things. One thing is the from email, which would be a valid sender email. Okay, so let's say is the one that we put in the setup. Then the name of the sender. Okay, so display name from email. So you can put support, you can put sales, you can put the name of a person, so whoever is sending that email. And then the most important one is the email template. So this is the name of the template that you created in Elastic Email. It's important to realize that you can have here in the snippets, not only you can add with these names also here, but also you can retrieve, if you have several here, you can retrieve the email, an email that is valid to send in Elastic Email, and also the name and also the template name. So I'm gonna put here, for example, my first template. This would be a name, fictitious name that I would have in Elastic Email. So I'm gonna add it, and I'm gonna put a second one only just to show the selection capabilities. Okay, my second template, and I'm gonna add it. I can add it manually here also in the snippet, but if you see, both were added, so I can click insert, and I can insert it here. So essentially, in principle, this is all you need. But if you want to have merging capabilities into the template that you create in Elastic Email, well, you need to read these instructions. But for example, it could be appropriate to have, for example, this. Well, this is common more than appropriate. Could be common to have the first name. Again, we can click the add button here and put it into another set of snippets, so you can have different groups here or of merging fields that can be retrieved with this for different templates. Okay, then in principle this will be ready to post. So what we need from the CRM side of it is a selection of records. So here we have 100 test records, and we can, for example, we could use some groups maybe to retrieve a particular set of records that we want, or we could do a find. In this case, I'm going to do a find for the letter A only, so I can have a little bit of a selection. In this case, I'm having 36 out of 100. So potentially, if right now I would click the go to email system, to Elastic Email. If I click on that one, then I will be able to click send emails, and this template will be used with these 36 records, and it will create a job ID. This job ID will be added automatically to this snippet area. So in other words, it will be saved, all the jobs, and you will be able to retrieve the jobs to check their status. So anytime that you want to check the status of a job, especially when you're sending thousands of emails, you can select the job and then click check status of about jobs. The report will tell you how many are delivered, failed, pending, open, click, and subscribe, or reported abuse. And also, by clicking these buttons, the program will select those records from your CRM. And that way you can, for example, if somebody unsubscribed, well, Elastic Email will unsubscribe them directly, but also you can tell which ones have unsubscribed, and maybe you can do something about it, maybe call them or something. Or which one clicked in your offer, and know which ones are more important to pursue, or maybe to assign an autoresponder to them, etc. So there are many things. This capability in Elastic Email, you can have a chart with the different statuses that you can select, and it will be very easy to visualize them. But you don't have obviously the names of the people or the rest of the data, since you don't save those fields in Elastic Email. So that's pretty much that. Is extremely easy to use, and it gives you the ability to send thousands of emails in very short time, with a couple of clicks essentially, especially if you use a handful of templates. You can use unlimited in principle, but if you use a handful, it's going to be really easy to set up. And you just select the template that you want, the group that you want in the CRM, and then click send emails. That's all. And when you want to check your data in Elastic Emails, so charts and etc., so you just go to Elastic Email, and that's it. I hope you like it and use it, because it's a very powerful tool. Thanks.